Dear students, first of all, welcome to my lecture. Today, we are going to talk about a significant topic based on while loop. So let's get started. Let's think about a scenario. Suppose you are being told to write or print any string or simply any message for once. Okay, only once. Now, what you will do, you will simply print that message, right? So let's write it. So to print anything, you have to use print function first. So print and then parenthesis or first bracket open, first bracket close. Within the parenthesis, you have to put single quotes like that. Okay, and then write the message. So I'm going to write CS is awesome. Okay, that means computer science is awesome, isn't it? I hope all of you will agree with me. Now, what if again you are being told to print the same string or the same message for 5 times instead of once? Now, manually, it's pretty easy for you to print it for 5 times, right? You rarely face any kind of difficulties while doing it. So let's do it too. Okay, so for example, I'm writing here, print computer science is awesome. Print computer science is awesome, second time. Print computer science is awesome, third time. Then 4, and at last 5 times, okay? It's pretty easy. Okay, so if we run it, we can see that computer science is awesome has been printed in total 5 times. All right. Now assume that someone very enthusiastic person told you to print the same thing. That means computer science is awesome, to print the same thing for 1,000 times. Now basically you are in trouble, right? Because printing the same message for 1,000 times would be very difficult for you, because it's a matter of time and efforts this time. Okay, and at the same time the length of the code is going to be too lengthy, right? We just perform the same thing that exists in our slide. Okay, but the question is, isn't there any solution of this? Of course we have. We have an amazing structure called while loop, okay, which will make the task easier and simpler. The benefit of while loop is it can reduce our time, efforts as well. Okay, by using while loop, less lines of code will be required compared to writing it manually. Okay, writing computer science is awesome manually will take more time than using the loop. Now let's show how to write a while loop. First of all, you have to initialize the value into a variable. Point to be noted that here you can use anything as your variable name. Okay, but I would suggest to use meaningful names instead of using single character as a variable, so that it will be very easy to understand for others. All right, now I would like to take count variable, which basically contains 0 as a value. Okay, so count equals to 0. All right, then we have to write a condition. Okay, condition. For example, in our case, if we want to print computer science is awesome for 5 times, the condition is less than 5. Now, why it is less than 5, I will surely discuss it. Okay, so condition. Now, how to write the condition? Okay, so we have to write while, then first bracket open, first bracket close, that means parenthesis. Okay, And inside the parenthesis, we have to put the condition. So condition is count is less than 5. Okay, count is less than 5. All right. Now we will obviously we will show the explanation of each and every part. Now you have to be very careful about giving colon just after writing the condition. Now let's print some message. Okay, so I would like to choose the same message as before. So computer science is awesome. So let's print it. So print inside a string, computer science is awesome. All right. Now to execute the condition, to execute this condition again and again, we have to increase the counter value. Okay, we have to increase the counter value, which is basically called increment. In our case, let's say it will be increased by 1. So count equals to count plus 1. Okay, I hope you have already seen something similar to this in the operator video tutorial. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend you to go back to that video, operator video, and come back again here. Okay, so now let's run it. Okay, so if we run it, we can see that we are getting output computer science is awesome 5 times with the help of for loop. Okay, now let's explain the whole scenario. All right, so here basically count is equals to 0. Okay, now we are checking whether 0 is less than 5 or not. Okay, here 0 is less than 5 or not. Obviously 0 is less than 5, and that is why our condition is true here. Okay, so this time it is true actually. So that is why it will execute the print function which is inside this condition. Okay, print function, and it is printing computer science is awesome. So we are getting computer science is awesome. All right, then again, now the value of the counter has been increased by 1. Okay, because the previous value of the counter was 0. So here the value of count is 0. Okay, 0 plus 1 is equals to 1. Okay, so count was 0 and we are adding 1 here, so it becomes 1. So basically this one will be stored in this count, and this count will become 1. Okay, all right, now it will get back to the condition again. All right, or return back to the condition. Okay, and execute the condition again. Here this time count holds 1, not 0. Okay, here count holds 1, not 0. So 1 is less than 5, right? 1 is less than 5. This time the condition is also true like before. Okay, so the answer is true. Then it will, as the answer is true, it will perform the similar task. Okay, so it will print computer science is awesome. So we are getting here that computer science is awesome. Okay, again this line will be executed. So here count is 1 and we are adding another 1. So count will become 2 and it will store in this count. So here we are getting count is the value of count is 2. Okay, and again it will return back to the condition. So here count is 2. So 2 less than 5, it's true. It will enter here. It will print CS is awesome. And again, this line will be executed. Okay. So when the counter is 3, the condition is also true. When the counter is 4, the condition is also true, and so on. Okay. But whenever the value of the counter is 5, okay, or value of the count is 5, the condition will be false, right? Because if count holds value 5, 5 is not less than 5, right? So our program will not perform this task, okay, because it's false. Okay, so if this task will not be performed, then it will not print CS is awesome. That means computer science is awesome. But if we look closely to our program, then our program is already printed CS is awesome for 5 times. Okay, computer science is awesome for 5 times. Now you have to set a range for how many times you want to print the message. Okay, so for example, if we want to print the message for 10 times, okay, for 10 times, then our condition should be count less than 10. Let's run it and show it to you. Okay, so if we put less than 10 here, we will get, if we run it, we will get computer science is awesome for 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and lastly 10 times. Now, if you want to print computer science is awesome for 1,000 times, let's say for 1,000 times, so we just have to put 0, 0. That means 1,000 here, nothing else. So that's the power of while loop. Okay, now I hope all of you are clear about the concepts. Thank you very much for your patience. We will talk about some other concepts in the next video. Thank you.